Hello and welcome back to Virtual Pilates Hub with me, Sophie, and welcome to this Breathe, Flow, Let It Go class. So I want you to roll out your mat, close your door, maybe dim your lights, maybe light a candle, and come and join me for this super chilled class. So we're going to start today in a forward fold. So make your way to the end of your mat and bring yourself to your feet and just have a moment here with your feet hip width apart, little bit of a bend in the knees, and just let your arms and your head hang. Let them feel really heavy. I want you to soften into your hips, soften into your knees, soften into your feet. And just take a moment here to let the hamstrings stretch, let the lower back stretch, let go of any tightness, any tension in the upper body. Okay, and then when you're ready, you're just going to take an inhale and almost feel like you're a helium balloon and your body is just floating up towards the ceiling a little. And then when you exhale, it's kind of like you're floating back down to the earth. Inhale, little lift, and exhale, soften forward. Inhale up and exhale down, and really feel this breath in your belly, in your back, in your chest, and see if you can create a little bit of rhythm. Try and connect your breath with your movement. Feel your body, notice your body. Okay, hold it there in your forward fold. On your next inhale, you're going to reach one arm into the air and open up the chest. And exhale, float that arm down. We're going to switch sides. Breathing in, reach up, open, open. And exhale, we're kind of sinking down again a little here. So again, find that rhythm with the breath, with the movement, and flow. When you find this connection between the breath and the movement, when the movement and the breathing coincide, we find this lovely flow state. Keep the mind focused on how the body feels and how the breath feels. Okay, one more on each side, breathing in and out. Soften into those hips, breathing in and out. Lovely. Okay, I want you to let your feet turn out a little. Your knees are going to turn out a little, and we're going to sink the hips right down into like a frog. So the heels can be slightly elevated off the floor, and I want you to feel like you're kind of using your arms here inside your legs to press the legs back, open up the hips a little, and lift through your chest, lengthen through your spine. Feel like you're lengthening all the muscles in the back. We're just going to hold and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just giving the body time to adjust, time to settle. Okay, next up, we're going to turn the toes and the knees to parallel again. So pointing straight forward as we walk the hands out and into a downward facing dog. Now, if you want to here, you can have a little bit of a bend in your knees. And I just want you again to find your breath here. In through the nose out through the mouth. Okay, lovely. Take your time bending your knees, walking the hands in, letting those feet and knees turn out again. And let's return to frog. Anchor those shoulder blades down in your back, lengthen through the neck, open up those hips, soften into the ankles and the feet. Okay, let's do that one again. Downward dog. The toes point forward, walk it out. And find your downward dog. Breathe. Okay, we're going to stay in our downward dog. You don't have to add this bit on if you don't want to. You can just continue to hold here, but maybe try just swiveling the toes to point to one side and let the hips swing off to one side. You're going to feel a little bit more of a stretch through the one side of your body, underneath the armpit, through the lats, maybe into the obliques and the lower back. We'll just hold for a few seconds. And then I just want you to swivel to the other side. Keep pushing into the hands and keep sending the chest towards the thighs. Hold for a few more seconds here. Bring the feet back to parallel and knees down. And we're going to sit back into child's pose. Hips down to the heels and breathe here. Okay, so from here we're going to go for another little flow. From child's pose, imagine your hands are kind of stuck to your mat. You're going to ripple up through your spine, sliding those hands in with a bit of resistance, gradually bringing those shoulders right over the hips. Then I want you to reach your hands back behind you. And option one, you're just going to lift through the chest and enjoy a little thoracic extension here. Then concave the chest, nod the chin, bring the hands back to the mat, and we're going to slide the hands out and into puppy pose. So we're allowing the hips to lift off the mat, to lift off the heels, sorry. And again, allowing a nice easy extension through the spine. And then again, sliding those hands in, dropping the hips to the heels, resisting the way with the hands, and reaching those hands back. Now, option two, if you want to make this slightly more advanced, you're going to lift your hips off your heels and push through those hip flexors. So opening up the front of the hips. And hips back down, concave the chest, nod the chin, slide it out. Now flow, find this lovely flow state. Nice, smooth, easy transitions from stretch to stretch. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Kind of feeling your way through the moves, listening to your body, knowing when you can maybe go a little bit further and knowing when you need to rein it in. See if you can build that relationship with your body. Maybe hanging out in a stretch for a few seconds if it feels good. I want you to do this one more time for me, wherever you are. Finish off the flow you're on. Hopefully you feel like when you do these flows, everything kind of eases off and the movements become more flowing, easier as we go along, the body loosens off. Lovely. So thank you so much for joining me for this workout. If you would like to progress in this workout, why don't you go to the website www.virtualpilateshub.co.uk and have a look at the members subscription. For £35 a month, you will gain access to the Pilates libraries, which contains over 170 workouts on demand, and each week I upload 3 new full-length workouts. So go and check it out, and if you have any questions, just get in touch.